Shit for real. That shit beautiful. That shit lit. Hope y'all can see it. I know it's a trade-off. You see my beauty or the sunset, but we'll do both. Anyways, though, my biggest blessing is that I'm a real nigga and that I speak real shit. Yeah. And as we know, with all of God's blessings, if you don't use it, He's definitely gonna take it away. So the beauty of me making this channel is for me to never have to have that taken away, because I've had real blessings that God has given me that I have not taken advantage of, and I've started to genuinely feel them kind of leak themselves out of my being, and it's frightening. It's frightening. But the beautiful thing about that is you can always, always, always get it back. Always. But yeah, bro, the main reason I picked up this rope is because after I ruptured my shit, right, my base, I knew, I probably have some stiffness or some blockages or some shit as it readjusts to the body. Because I'm not used to moving how a normal, average, everyday American moves, right? So I knew, okay, I'm gonna need something to really unlock my shit. But when it comes to athleticism and movements, it's really the intrinsic things that really make you explosive, right? That really make you dynamic. And this is something that is so little, but taps you in to so much flow that you'll be shocked. For example, with the one-hand patterns, it's almost like when I'm turning this way, so does my foot. I wish I could show you the full video or the full angle. Let me see. No, I can't. I can't. But as I'm coming out this way, my foot is turning this way, because you're really supposed to get your whole frame involved with that bitch. Anyways, though, that was just a quick little scat. What I really wanted to talk about, I think, was your vibration is everything. The vibe you carry inside of your fucking chest, how you feel about yourself when you lay your head down at night, bro, when you are by yourself, the moment that, the hangout is over, or you're done chilling with your friends and then you get by yourself. This is for guys and girls, for everybody. The moment you are in your own energy, how you feel is the most important fucking thing. Genuinely. I said it in the video, in a video before this, right? Okay, I got these tensions, traumas, whatever, something I feel unresolved within me. Do I bring awareness to them, or do I distract? What option? What option? Because most people are only doing like either of those two. This is a big thing, though. This is a big thing. Because I know I said it. You're gonna hear me say the same things, bro, because it's very important that I bring you out of a certain state that you have been in for a while, because it's been more comfortable and it's been easier to ignore these aspects, right? And shed some light, because ultimately, I'm not somebody that is going to pour water on your face or keep tapping you to get you out of bed and help you wake up. That's not my job. That's not my job. I'm more of, I just am. Just like I said in the last video. I'm me. I am my own unique frequency that God made me. I'm telling you this shit from a coming from a perspective of being in a reality that is not my desired one by any means. That is actually probably the farthest from it ish. Not it's not OD. It's not OD. It's not OD, but there are a few reasons why things are kind of set up how they are, right? Partially me picking up from the messages from God, and then also obviously, the work that God is naturally doing that I have no fucking control over whatsoever, which is really majority of it. Shit, the little part that I thought I had in it, I thought I fucked myself up. I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? Why did I do this? But keep working the game, man. Keep working the game. We most definitely have more power than people want you to believe and people act, right? And I've seen videos on this platform talking about it's not you, it's your environment. And to be honest, I really second that. I really, really second that. Because you could have your own energy, right? Be your own frequency like you are. But if the dominating energies in the fucking environment are just what they are, then yeah, bro, obviously that's just gonna rub off on you. We're energetic beings at the end of the day, right? So it's just super, super important, especially as the world continues and where we are now with all these technological advancements. A lot of people are not thinking for their fucking selves. A lot of people are not thinking for themselves. They're following the collective egregore, which an egregore is like, I'll put in the description of it right now. But it's a thought form, right? It's a collective thought form that manifests as almost just a physical presence that you can almost feel. But when you I'm just a nigga. I'll give this example, right? I was playing Power 5 basketball at the University of Texas. I've gone through coaching changes. I set up a plan that, I wanted to rely on and depend on. Obviously, life changes and throws things your way. Cool. But in terms of my fucking archetype, in terms of how I was gonna grow up and evolve as an individual, as a human, regardless, bro, I'm doing the exact shit that I would have been doing. So, because even though things didn't quote unquote, I guess, work out there, am I really off track from where my life was supposed to go? It's the University of Texas now. Like you see niggas with the Longhorn logo everywhere. Right? I'm now technically farther away from where that pathway had me. Is my life fucked? Did I fuck up? Right? These are genuine questions that I had to wrestle with in the dark alone, bruh. In the dark alone. And not many people can make it out of that. And again, this is not to toot my own horn because, bro, that shit sucked. That shit sucked. But nonetheless, bro, it gave me perspective. It really added on to perspective that I knew was fucking priceless. That I knew would be able to help people once they're able to see it in themselves. Right? So let me just recap the most important things from this, bro. No matter what your external looks like, how undesirable it may be, bro, you have to really, really, really focus on what it is you actually fucking want. Get that picture clear, and then I don't give a fuck if you got an assignment, if you got class, bro. Do that, play the external game, but know in here, bro, that ultimately God's pathway is what is ultimately going to satisfy me and fulfill me. And like I said in the other video, if I don't give myself time to sit in the presence of God, aka sit in silence, then how can I even begin to understand or know what God's pathway is for me? I feel like that's common sense. Right? Even me now, I can easily feel so weighed down by, oh man, I'm in college, and man, I'm in a worse school than I was before, and I got these assignments, man, and just all that extra shit, all that extra shit that really is only running and playing through my mind because society has primed that into me for so long that it's really become its own individual, like its own individual entity, which they can become. We'll do a whole nother video about that too, thought forms. But yeah, bro, again, I'm just here showing you an example. Showing you an example. I know I will always be okay. I know I will always be fine. And not because my external circumstances say so, right? Because I am able to hold on to the truth of what I am and adapt in every environment. Now, that doesn't mean it's easy. That doesn't mean it's simple, right? For example, bro, I'm a fucking college basketball player right now. I have a goal to make money. Majority of basketball players, if like at least that are playing in college, that actually wants to go to another level or play professionally, I mean, you got to put in some serious work. You got to put in some work that's borderline, not even borderline, that straight up makes you crazy. Straight up makes you crazy, right? You got to be in the gym 24/7 damn near, right? On top of class, on top of schoolwork, study hall. I mean, bro, I've seen that at two different levels now, nigga. Two different levels. So you really can't tell me shit, right? That shit is not made to work. School and sports is not made to work. Okay, so if you're doing it, bro, give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Don't listen to these old ass niggas that are like, oh man, I would kill to go back then. I would, I would live it up. I would, I'm sure they would. I'm sure they would. But point is, bro, just really, really, really make sure you get right with yourself, bro. don't don't let it be one day, one night, one whatever, and you start to realize, damn, what is this within me that I'm trying to avoid and escape by doing this all the time? Because it's going to come inevitably, and it's going to come for everyone. So if one of your peers or someone else in your environment or that you're trying to be with or whatever doesn't do that and ignores from it, just know that it's going to come and it's going to happen for everyone, especially if that person is trying to belittle you, right? Because that's another unspoken thing that happens a ton in this society, right? You have niggas in societally, I guess, elevated spaces, positions, perhaps that's what I'll say, that are like lowest tier, like have no actual strength to sit down and face these energies within them. Straight up. But I mean, they're sitting here with, a bunch of money. They're sitting here as the head of this thing. You really can't look at nobody or nothing. Because again, even if that person was like, okay, I'm gonna strive my whole life to do this. Well, maybe not say that, because if you have the inclination that you're going to do something for your whole life as a young one, whereas as a young nigga, then God probably put it there. Maybe I could be wrong though, but for a majority of people, it tends to be, okay, I have to choose something. I can't do nothing, so I'm just gonna choose this. I'm gonna loosely choose this, whatever, and work towards this, right? Create some type of plan, even though we say we know that, okay, God's work is at hand. We don't know how God works. We don't know what God is going to do for us or where God is going to pull us, right? We say we know that, yet we don't operate or act like that. Again, just interesting points, interesting perspectives. I'm just a nigga that's out here at the end of the day, bro. I send love to all my brothers. I send love to all my sisters. Energetically, man, I fucking feel you. I send you love. I send you blessings. This shit is temporary, bro. Take things moment by moment and really, really, really remember to include the Tao, include God, include the universal intelligence in every single one of your decisions. Um, and I guess the last thing I'll leave you with, bro, is what you're doing as a, society, whatever, whatever you want your role to be or say your role is probably hard. I'm not gonna say it's not hard, but actually understanding and learning this divine temple that God gave you, and then using it to read and receive messages from the infinitely complex pattern that God has orchestrating at every moment, that shit is 10 times harder. That shit is 10 times harder, and it's only 10 times harder because you have niggas that will literally look at me. That shit is 10 times harder, and I only say it's 10 times harder because because scattered throughout this planet, you have people that would look at me like this. Just not be able to receive the shit at all. And again, if those people are even watching this video, they wouldn't be able to make it through. So I don't really have to worry about that too much. But hopefully you get what I mean by that. It's so many different levels of consciousness on this planet that you could have, again, a dumbass in a high position where you have a wise person that has true inner strength that is, I don't know, maybe mopping floors. I don't know. But that should all work out at the end of the day. Trust. There's no substitute for it. There's no substitute for it. Now, it's not blind faith. It's not blind faith at all. It's purely going based off what you know and expecting an answer from God when you ask. So, cheers. We'll see you on the next one.